Hello, everyone. My name is Ambassador Williams. I'm with the Texas A&M Central Texas Bluecoats, and we're going to be talking about college readiness. I'm going to be giving you some advice on how you can be ready for college, what to expect, the pros and the cons of certain things, and just kind of debunking some of the myths you guys might have heard about college. So let's get started. So first off, conforming to a college environment, the key to success is consistency. Be consistent in the classroom, be consistent in your goals, and be consistent in life. If you're consistent in these three areas, then college is still going to be difficult, but you're going to have a easier time adapting than people who don't, stay consistent in these three areas. Now, everyone has their own methods, and I'm not saying mine's are right, but this is just a little piece of advice that I can give to you. Also, I will say, in an ideal world, not many people stay consistent. As humans, we all do stuff that makes us fall by the wayside and all. So, don't beat yourself up. So to go even further, first we're gonna talk about consistency in the classroom. It's suggested that you attend every one of your classes. Again, this is a professor preference. Some professors don't even make that a requirement. Some do. Some take attendance. Some don't. But always check with your professor. If you don't enjoy the class, at a part of your major, you should change your major. A lot of people, go after the job because of the money or stuff like that, or they force themselves to do something, major wise because their parents want them to do it or something. But if you don't like it, then you're not going to be successful in it, based on what I've experienced anyway. So always make sure that you're in the class because you want to. Do not miss assignments. One missed assignment might not affect you, but too many and they'll start to add up. Again, don't beat yourself up over it, but just be aware of that. Want to be a Jordan, but sell for Pimpin. Jordan was a good basketball player, and Pimpin was too. Want to be a Jordan, always get the A, but settle for Pimpin. Get the next best thing. Lastly, don't let stress consume you. At the end of the day, it's just college. It's not, life. We're not under Hammurabi's code or anything. So, you won't. Nothing bad per se will happen to you, if you don't do well in college. You should want to do well, but don't let it stress you out because, at the end of the day, a grade is just a grade. You can always do better. A bad day in class is just a bad day. You can always do better. Next, we're going to talk about being consistent in your goals. The journey is going to be long and hard. Just make sure that you're staying on your stuff, and it'll be a lot easier. It won't be what you think it is, what you've heard it is. It's not. Next, the difficulty of college lies in your mindset. If you go in and you're like, man, like this is hard, or you don't want to be here, then you're gonna start going internal, and all those thoughts are gonna catch up to you. So, just don't think of it as hard. Think of it as you don't have to be here. You get to be here, and it'll get a lot easier. You should never be forced to do something. Therefore, you should ensure that your goals are your own. As I was just saying, you should want to be here. You shouldn't have to be here. If you feel like you have to be somewhere, or you feel like you have to do a certain major, then you probably shouldn't be doing it because it's not going to make you happy. Next, don't let your goals overwhelm you. Life is short. Just do your thing. You'll get there one day. Have goals, 5 year, 5 year, whatever works for you. Lastly, death or glory. Make sure that you're staying away from actions that bring you death, and or which is like things that take you away from your goals, things that stray you away from your goals, and go towards things that bring you glory, things that actions that push you closer to your goals, and you know overall are productive. Of course, I mean, life, I mean, we're all going to do things that sometimes bring us death because it makes us happy. But I mean, just make sure that the glory at least outweighs the death. Also, when you pick your goals, make sure you have short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. And don't make your goals solely just based off the money. Make your goals based off of your performance. I'm going to do this year, or, something like that. Next, we're going to talk about life consistency. If you allow it, college will make a positive change in your life, but you have to allow it. It'll make you more determined. For 2, 4, 6, 8 years, how many years you attend college. Don't be a hermit crab. Go out and find friends and get that college experience, because I mean that's something a lot of people don't get the experience. Not everybody goes to school, so I mean if you're gonna go to school, at least make the best of it. Make friends. Even though college requires attention, you should still maintain a social life. Don't, like I was saying on the last slide, don't let college overwhelm you. It's just a classroom. It's not life or death. Just stay consistent, and you can still have fun. You can still go out. You can still be with your friends. Just make sure you're doing the right things and you're not doing anything that's out there. But also, don't let college consume you, like I was saying before. Maintain that social life. Get to know people. Those are the people who can help you in the classroom. Those are the people who, help you become who you become, and those can maybe even become like your lifelong friends. Next, struggle, grind, shine. When you're in college, like, you're gonna live college lifestyle. Just know that it's temporary. Then once you graduate and you go into the workforce or whatever, then you're gonna grind, and you're there for a while, and after that, then you'll shine. You'll be where you want to be. You'll be able to look back on the days where you were struggling and be like, oh man, and you'll be able to share, your experience with, someone who's about to go through college, or your kids or whatever. And then, I mean, lastly, live your life. Don't be so conformed to college that you just think that that's all you have to do. Like there's more to college than that. I mean, there's so much more. I mean, don't think that college is just you have to do everything, and it's so strenuous. I mean, it's a strenuous environment, but it's not bad. It's really not. Some people come into college and they think that all they can do is just go to school, go home, go to school, go home. But I mean, you got to go out there and make some of yourself, especially if you're staying on campus, or if you don't necessarily go straight home, or you have a place that kind of persuades you to want to be social. Just go ahead and accept it, because I mean, at the end of the day, like if you have a resume and you have an employer who's looking at that resume, they're gonna look at it and they're gonna be like, well, young man, young lady, I see that you have a degree. And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I have a degree, but that's all you have. Like, do you have any community involvement? Like, what have you done? Are you in any organizations? Like, they want to look at that now. It's not just about going to school and just graduating with a 4.0. Like, they want to see that you were involved. They want to see that you're not you're not like a square. Like they want to know that this guy is more, he's about the job, but he also knows how to you know, let loose. He's not so, strung tight that he's just uh like a robot, you know. Um but I mean, like I was saying before, like just make sure that whatever you do, like it's just your choice. I mean, a little bit about me. I'm a criminal justice major, a little bit in minor in English. I graduate spring 2021, and I mean after that, um, I'm probably gonna go back for my master's. I'm not even sure, but I mean, I'm gonna try to do like some sort of executive protection and law enforcement, something like that. But I mean, really, I didn't even think I'd be going to college. Like this has kind of happened. I mean, I just walked in. I'm like, oh, this is cool. So I just kept doing it, and first semester I was like, oh, this is not bad. Second semester, I liked that. Did a few summer classes, and next thing you know, I started working on my bachelor's, and I'm onward to victory with that. So, yeah, just stay the path. Like all those other things, they'll wait. Like don't get on social media and be discouraged because you see some young person in a nice car or whatever. Just know that everyone has their own path, and your path is not necessarily always determined by your materials. Like your path can be determined by anything. Like it's, don't measure success in money, measure success in your performance. Because, I mean, one day, you're going to be old and you're going to look back at your past, and you gotta say that you're either proud of what you did or that you wish you could have done better. But I mean, you don't have to be one of those guys who wishes they did better. Like you can just, chase glory instead of death, all the time, and you'll be okay. But I mean, just don't compare yourself to anyone else, because I mean that's how you go internal, and that's how you start thinking like, oh, well, I mean, I'm not successful because I don't look like that. Like success is not defined as society. It's defined as an individual, because my path doesn't look like your path, and vice versa. Like I might be wanting to do something, and I look at you and I'm like, oh man, well, I mean, he got it better than me, or she got it better than me, because I mean, she's doing her thing, and I'm not doing what she's doing. Well, I mean, everybody's not, there's no universal path. Like you just got to do what you got to do, and yeah, like that's it. But really, this is the end of the presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be safe, and make good choices.